Hello and welcome. I'm Ursula Jorch of Work Alchemy. What story are you telling with your marketing, with your business? Marketing has changed. It's not enough to put the word out, place an ad, hope people will show up. That kind of field of dreams approach has disappointed a lot of new entrepreneurs. To engage people, to help them connect with you enough to want to get to know you so they can come to like and trust you, which is the basis of pretty much any buying decision, you're going to have to tell a story that connects with them, that touches their hearts. Even buyers from the most gearhead type of companies mostly make that buying decision based on emotion. So take Apple, for example. People are passionate and devoted users of Apple products, and it's more than their functionality. It's emotional, and they're willing to pay a premium for it. You can probably get a new PC laptop for as little as $200, and the cheapest MacBook is $900. So as a marketer, you're unlikely to change anyone's worldview. I know you may think you have a revolutionary idea and that people will see the light and adopt it. And the truth is that that's pretty tough to do, and aspect of what people already believe, their worldview. People tend to not want to have their minds changed. Instead, we look at things through our own lens, and when something matches up with that worldview, then it feels comfortable, it feels right. And if it's remarkable or new, a new aspect of that, then we notice it. Tazo tea is a great example of this. They're not going to convert dedicated coffee drinkers. They appeal to people who like tea and want a luxurious experience. They want to feel like a connoisseur. And it's a treat that says, I'm willing to pay more because I'm not like the rest of the crowd and I'm worth it. One of your roles as an entrepreneur is marketer. You can outsource all kinds of aspects of your company, but you're at the very least involved in determining the direction and tone of your marketing, and most important, the story you are telling. Alignment with that story is what gives people a clear, cohesive message about what your company stands for. When you do a great job at that, the people with the matching worldview will recognize themselves and be drawn to you and your company. They'll say, oh, that's me. I recognize myself, and we naturally gravitate towards that. So what goes into creating a brand, a cohesive story about your company? Well, pretty much everything. At the very least, everything that is customer facing. So the front of the house, to use a theater term, as opposed to backstage, the aspects that your customers don't see. But I would argue that your company's story has to go right through your business to every aspect to imbue the company fully with that story so that everyone who touches it knows what it's about. Your front of the house includes all the things that we immediately think of when it comes to your marketing, your logo, the copy and colors on your website, and your printed materials, if you use any. And it's more than that, though. People form an impression of your company based on the sum of what they see and experience. So that includes how you show up in meetings, your free content from blog posts to videos, and the kind of interactions that people have with your company, from ordering to the whole interface while they're your customer, whether it's online or in person or both. It includes how you deal with their questions and problems to how your engagement with them continues, like how you upsell. Take a look at how clear and aligned a company you admire is with their marketing and how their message, their brand, comes through in every aspect of what you see. It can be a great example for you. When it comes to your company, your clarity is important, because if your story isn't complete, People will guess. Their guess may not be right, but it's how our brains work. We naturally fill in gaps of information. So tell the full story and address potential objections in your marketing. It's not enough to create a pretty story, one that looks good and taps into a worldview that you've decided is your target market. For your marketing to really work, you have to believe it. You have to live it. It has to be authentic to you and your business. When you live it, it becomes real to others too. And it's not just you, it's everyone in your company has to have that experience, understanding, and sense of what is the story that you're telling. So when you're touching the world with your company, think about the story you're telling. What does it say about you and your business? Are you telling the story that you want to tell? If you want to clarify your story, join me in the Impact Alchemy group on Facebook. Just visit the group and ask to join. And thank you for joining me here today.